Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting to some lovely Rev. Marvel Rivals is cooking the quote-unquote Marvel audience. And honestly, he's fucking right, but let's get into it.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going
Hello.
to be talking about several different stories involving Marvel, beginning with Marvel Rivals, which has been off to an amazing start. You can see the
It's
in-game
a
player
fun
count right
game.
now, over 300,000.
I just
In
have no
fact,
friends to
ever
play it
since
with.
its release, it's actually starting to gain momentum back over the past week. A lot of people really enjoy this game. It's fun to play. It also has very appealing character designs, and combining those two things in this modern day of gaming is pretty much a formula for success. Now, a lot of hype is surrounding this game, like I said, because of the
Oh shit,
appealing
Fantastic
character
Four, let's
designs. You can
go.
see the latest announcement that they're bringing in the Fantastic Four, and of course, they look great. You can see Sue Storm here. She looks
I will say my only complaint is every woman in this game, other than Snow, has a massive fucking ass for like no reason. It's so fucking accentuated. It's like, bruh, they gave them straight up OnlyFans model asses.
very good. Even the Thing looking pretty badass, right?
That's
What
about
people
it.
want. They want attractive female character designs, and they want badass
I
male
feel like they could
character
tone it
designs.
down a bit.
It's
That's
really
about it.
that simple. However, a lot of people are
I will say though, the men need more muscles. What is this? Where's my six pack? Where's my muscles on top of muscles? Why does he look like what's his face? Shit, I forgot his name. The dude from The Office, Jim. Why does he look like Jim?
blown away. Wow, we're getting so many new heroes coming to the game.
I'm just waiting for
That's
Deadpool
really
and
awesome. Well, to
Gwenpool.
everyone except the gamer, who's upset
But of course,
that
the
they have too many
gamer.
heroes in this game. Yes, you will never make a game.
In my opinion, they don't have
happen.
enough.
But also seeing some of the reaction to the character designs, it's really funny. You can see like this video. Why is everyone horny for Squirrel Girl? Because
She's thick in all the right places.
2.5 minutes.
That's why.
But, like seriously, like people are shell shocked. They're like actually blown away that a game from a major IP actually has some attractive character designs. That's how low the
Yeah,
bar
like I
is
love Luna
right
Snow.
now. And of course,
She's
talking
my
about
favorite
these character
healer.
designs, there have been some comparisons, and they are wild. So people are comparing the designs of Marvel Rivals versus Marvel's Avengers.
Like this looks pretty good. This looks nice. Then you turn her around and it's like, okay. But this looks so fucking like what? What is this? What in the 2001 graphics is this? Holy shit. Even Polygon Tomb Raider has more curves than this. What the fuck?
And it's not even close, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see Black Widow, for example. I mean, what are we even talking about here?
She looks so pretty here, and here it's like a dude wearing a wig.
Is objectively better looking than on the left. Even though, truth be told, everyone would pick this over this. Pretty much everybody.
Yeah, I
right?
love this. I love this. I don't like this, but I love this.
They would more
Up here.
prefer something like this.
This
It's
from
curvy,
behind, it's a
cute.
little
On the
too
right,
extra
it's
for Black
flat.
Widow.
She's got broad shoulders. Even like her hair looks flat. It's just not appealing.
She got split
The
ends.
Hulk. I mean, look at this. This one's weird because I can't even like pinpoint exactly
This looks like a custom character out of like WWE SmackDown. That's what this looks like.
what's wrong. I just know it's wrong. Like this doesn't look good. And that's really all there is to it. Here's another one with, my God. I mean, this is a suit you get for $15 at Spirit Halloween. Like, this is absolutely embarrassing.
True.
And there's some more examples. Let's check them out. Right here.
Oh my God, what the fuck is
Thor
that?
on the left, actually kind of looking like Arthas.
This looks more like... this doesn't look like Thor. This just looks like a Norse character. This looks like something out of Veilguard.
From World of Warcraft. It's looking very good. And then on the right here, this guy just looks
Oh,
like
this is a WoW. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's a WoW
weird.
character.
Why is it such an obvious downgrade?
WoW.
And then here we have Captain America. And it's just like, it's unbelievable what they're doing here. Because of the helmet, I mean, it goes from looking really cool over here to looking special. I mean, it's just the way it
They even got the tiny head, the lore accurate, comic book accurate tiny head with a giant body.
And then on top of that, look at this one. This is crazy. This is either two things. Either a self-insert, a wild
They're all self-inserts.
or this person just hates, the designer hates this character because they nerfed basically his entire look. They got rid of the hair, the muscles, the suit. It's just awful. It's just
the quiver is fucking gone. It's not even there. The arrows are gone. The quiver's gone. It's just the tail end of the arrows. This sword looks like one of those extendable razor blade box cutter openers.
very unappealing. And here's another one. I mean, look at this guy. What did they do?
Oh, that's daddy right there. That's daddy. I'd grind meat on those abs.
This guy looks like he sells
no homo.
used jet skis. He looks like a guy who's in his 40s and still hangs out at frat
The hairstyle
houses.
is not my choice, though.
Strange stuff.
Not my preference.
Here's one that
Spooderman!
is somewhat decent, but then the second go at it.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Weird. Just a little off. The vibe is off.
Oh my god. Okay, back to Spider-Man for a second. Why is he so disproportionate? His shoulders are too broad. His arm, like, his chest is too wide for it to match the rest of his body. Why is he suddenly action figure Spider-Man from the waist down? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why is the suit squaring up at the... What? This is supposed to be a metallic suit as well, with nanotechnology that adjusts to your body. He's not a fucking Minecraft character. What the hell? This is ass.
A little weird. Just a little off. The vibe is off.
What the fuck? Why does he look like he's wearing Moon Knight's mask, just painted black? What happened to his claws? At least he has the claws here.
But look at this. You have Black Panther.
Holy shit, Black Panther's ass cheeks on the right.
This looks like a gimp suit.
Why is there like a sudden inclination of bulge here, but then they box it off? What?
It's a totally
it's
different
so
vibe.
Bad.
And then here, like...
Oh my god, dude. I love this skin, by the way. This is my favorite Black Panther skin in the entire game. I'd say this is my favorite skin in the entire game. Is this Black Panther. That and Anti-Venom. But this just looks so bad. It's like, it's so bad. Honestly, this seems pretty racist, not gonna lie. Like, what the fuck?
Again, as everyone says... You know, they want more black characters. Here's a black character, and you make them look really good. This is great representation.
I love this by the way. I love this. I love this up the ass. Like, goddamn. Like, this is by far my favorite skin in the entire game.
A wasted opportunity on something that could have been cool. And here's the last one. I don't know really what they're doing.
It's Winter Soldier, and then we have Karen Steve. With a blacked out arm sleeve, Karen Steve, and then we have Winter Soldier.
This just looks very unimpressive. Looks like also Professor Snape. I don't know who let him into the MCU. But anyways, that is the whole debate surrounding this. And because people label me as a misogynist for talking about some of these female character designs, let's hear from an actual woman here, Madam Savvy. Here's what she had to say. Intentionally making characters ugly is a massive red flag because it shows focus on the wrong thing. Heroes should look heroic and unachievable. They should. Exaggerations of human anatomy.
All right, when you put it like that, all right, I accept the fat dumpies. You know what? I never thought of it that way. So, you know what? I retract my statement at the very start where they have unrealistic proportions for the women's asses. I retract my statement. When you put it that way, that is 100% valid. 100% valid. And I'm fucking stupid for not saying that, actually.
Pleasing to the eye.
Holy shit.
Sure, you can make something from
You know what?
But don't
give them all dumpies.
When no one but you shows up for it. Again, just like I said, you can make whatever designs you want. You can whatever designs.
Give them all dumpies. And then I see Hulk here, and I'm just picturing in my mind, just seeing Hulk running around with his fucking massive ass, which would make sense.
You
Massive
won.
bubble
But
butt.
the objective reality is that
Bubble
a
butt.
lot
Bubble
more
butt.
gamers are going to be going this
You know what?
way than
With
this
that
way.
point of view,
And
I accept it.
the
I accept
sooner
these character
studios
designs
start
then.
learning that, the better. And of course, looking at Marvel Avengers, it's
the
not
fuck
going
is
so
that?
well. Okay. In all
Oh.
fairness, they shut down the app recently, so it doesn't really count. But anyways,
hilarious.
it's just fun to compare the two. And also, there's a lot of goodwill going on with Marvel Rivals. Their development team is actually doing some work to
that's
fix
great.
issues in the community, especially when people are getting unfairly banned. They seem to actually really care and be interactive with people. And this whole situation would be even better if they could get rid of the Chinese censorship. But that's, of course, a very
That's
tough
never
task
gonna
for
go.
a Chinese company. But anyways, there was some other drama involving Nexus Mods. And
Oh,
of course,
great.
Marvel
Of
Rivals as
course. Let me
well.
guess. What did
Now,
they
if you
do?
know Nexus Mods,
They're
you're probably not
completely
too surprised
woke.
by what we're going to talk about in a second, but they are a very obnoxious modding community.
They are
pretty much
ungodly
anything they
woke.
deem offensible, and pretty much everything is offensive.
Oh, you can't remove pride flags in Miles Morales or change Angry Boda from black to white, but you can make Geralt black and you can install a Skyrim mod where you outright kill children, which by the way is banned in games. You're not allowed to show kids dying in your games. Or else you don't get any rating. You get an AE rating, which is adult only. Essentially, it's adult only, and it's a tier above rated M, because that rating essentially fucks your game because you can't sell it anywhere in retail. Essentially, like it's worse than your game being a hentai game.
To them. And this was the latest example of that.
Yo,
making
Captain
Donald
Trump,
Captain America. This is a very
let's go make
patriotic
America
thing
great
to do.
again.
But, of course, knowing Nexus Mods, this had no chance. Absolutely no chance. And of course, eventually it was taken down. Not too surprising. Like I said, they're very sensitive about many things. In fact, one time they actually removed a mod that
I remember this.
trigger warnings in the Tomb Raider remastered editions.
Well, Tomb Raider doesn't need trigger fucking warnings, dude.
Warning is the games in this collection contain offensive depictions of people.
Oh my god, dude!
Racial and ethnic prejudices. These stereotypes are deeply harmful.
Who gives a shit, dude?
And do not align with our values at Crystal Dynamics. Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah,
no
I
shit.
The modern audience
Like, oh my
really
god,
enjoyed
dude.
that one. Yeah, they got.
That's like if they remade Black Ops 1 and put a trigger warning every time you load it into Kino. That's how stupid that is.
Upset about mods removing that trigger warning that they shut those mods down. That's
so retarded.
And not too surprising that they did the same thing here. I mean, they say that they're fighting against any mod that is against diversity, and I guess this one is against diversity in their own eyes.
Yeah, somehow.
It's a classic example. If you don't like this, then just don't install the mod. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But you know Nexus Mods is full of nothing but a bunch of woke fucking losers.
In the replies to one of their latest tweets, they got absolutely slammed here.
Ratioed.
Comments versus the 260 likes. Absolutely embarrassing. People saying, why are you banning a Trump mod? So utterly ass hurt that you ban a Trump mod. I can't wait till we get the Twitter picture stating you are shutting down. Where's my Trump
I
mod?
can't wait
so
for it, dude.
And so forth. Yeah, they got dunked on pretty hard. And then DEG Mods immediately came out and allowed this new
Let's
mod
go! Let's go,
doing what
DEG
Nexus
Mods.
would not allow. And of course, it's this Captain America Donald Trump.
Alright, cool. I think I'll go. I'm gonna download that mod then. Fuck it.
Marvel I want to talk about
Oh
today.
my god,
getting
this
a lot of
stupid
attention right
shit.
now for all
I heard about this shit and it's so fucking retarded, dude. They gave him fucking finger holes on his glove. The entire point of the mask is to have a secret identity so no one can find you. If you're leaving fingerprints everywhere, guess what? Any forensic scientist with half a fucking brain will pinpoint that this is fucking Peter Parker. Holy shit, dude. What a fucking dumbass design for Spider-Man.
all the wrong reasons. So you can see here's the trailer for the upcoming release of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This is
They also made Ozzy Osbourne
from
fucking
Disney,
a
and of
woman
course,
in
it's
black,
going
I think,
full
or some
Disney
shit
mode
like
here
that.
by
It's
race
so
swapping
stupid.
Norman Osborn. Now, why would they race swap this character? Well, activism. There's literally
Yeah,
no
like,
other
oh my
reason
God,
to
dude.
do this, and it's just exactly what you would expect from Disney. I mean,
You
they've been
can't.
race swapping characters left and right. And it's
Yeah, look at all this shit. It's so retarded. Black, 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 black. I don't even know where this is actually. I don't know where that we saw this, Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, I will say though, Idris Elba played a pretty good Heimdall, and he played a decent Electro. This is fucking cringe. Yeah, the whole oh my God, dude, I hated this shit because there was an entire fucking season of The Flash, a show called The Flash that's supposed to be about The Flash, and they essentially made it the Iris West show, and I was like, why, dude, why? Like, holy shit, dude, this is just stupid. I was trying to think, but yeah, this is MJ. This is MJ. I was trying to think real quick about who it was. But that's the first Spider-Man movie. This was beyond stupid as well.
it's not just Disney, it's all of Hollywood, pretty much the entire entertainment industry.
They're not
love
smart
and
enough to come up with
needlessly
original
race-swapping
characters.
because they think it will be a nice virtue signal that will impress minority groups.
I'm just waiting for
specifically
Latina
black
Squirrel
people,
Girl.
they'll be very thankful that they're race
Yeah.
swapping these characters, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But you might have noticed this article from the Mary Sue. This is a crazy platform, okay? They are
Oh,
actually
of course,
worse than Kotaku with their
racist.
activism. They are a bunch of feminists, and they are very, very unhinged.
Says the white woman, Sarah Barrett. Yeah,
And this
the
article
white
is
woman.
another
Yep.
example of that. So, your friendly neighborhood
fucking hate
Spider-Man
this shit,
isn't even
dude.
out yet, and racists are already complaining.
Damn, I guess I'm a racist for hating black swapping of white characters for no fucking reason. Yeah. God forbid the industry comes up with an original black character or uses one of the many other black characters that are already in the fucking universe. Yeah. God forbid.
A new Spider-Man animated series is swinging in this year. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man will present Peter Parker as a high school era Spidey contending with villains and problems.
I don't know why
in
the
top of
fuck
his
Sony
school.
allowed for this
It's like
shit.
the original Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh, actually, I
movies,
know how they allowed
except
for all
with
that bullshit with
intriguing
Ragnarok,
twist.
so.
Now Norman Osborn is Spider-Man's mentor, not Tony Stark.
What?
Hold on a second.
The Green
Wait a
Goblin?
second. That's what's intriguing here. They're trying to bury the lead. They'll go on. Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, is consistently one of the most popular villains in the Spider-Man mythos. But now a whole lot of people who claim to be Spider-Man fans are throwing their toys out of the pram simply because the version of Norman, one of the great many, is black.
Yeah, because Norman Osborn
It's
isn't
the
black.
real issue here people are talking about. The issue here is that it is a pointless race swap.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
saying that anyone who points that out as a ridiculous act of virtue signaling, you're calling them a racist, and you're also trying to strip them of being a fan of Spider-Man. You're saying they're not fans of Spider-Man if they have an issue with this.
I love
I think a lot of
Spider-Man,
people
dude. I
have
grew up
issues
watching Spider-Man.
with this.
Tobey
I have
Maguire
many
Spider-Man,
black people
best
in my audience on
best,
this topic talk about how
Peter
they find
Parker.
this so offensive. They find it.
This is how I rank Spider-Mans. Tobey Maguire is best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield is best Spider-Man. And Tom Holland is a best of both.
Offensive for many reasons. A pointless race swap, but it's also a very lazy attempt at virtue signaling. It's trying to get black people to enjoy whatever the media is by saying, oh, here, we have this.
By the way, Yellow Flash, too. He's black and he was dunking on this shit. Which is funny to me because it's like it's doing the complete opposite because people know that it's a bullshit activism and people don't like that, especially minorities. Guess what happened back in early or mid 2000s? They tried to remove Speedy Gonzalez from the Looney Tunes. and it was just white activists saying that it's racist and offensive to Mexicans and Hispanic culture. Guess who had the biggest fucking outrage when they removed Speedy Gonzalez? The Mexicans and the Hispanics, demanding for them to put it back. And guess what? Cartoon Network obliged. They complied with the demands and they brought back Speedy Gonzalez. It's just so stupid, dude.
The worst part is they're not even putting enough effort into
pointless
black character. Instead, they just lazily race swap an existing character and expect you to just sit there and take it. It's lazy and it's ridiculous. It's a bunch of pandering, and people who think critically about this, they see through this stuff and they find how offensive it really is. The people who are doing these race swaps,
if you really wanted to do minority characters in Spider-Man, why don't you just do one on Miles Morales? He's literally black mix Spider-Man. He's Hispanic black mix. Boom, you're targeting two demographic minorities right there, blacks and Hispanics.
They are the ones.
It just makes no sense.
And here you have the Mary Sue trying to label you with all kinds of labels like racist, and you're not a fan, you're a tourist, and all. I
accept my medal of racist. I hate all the races.
Is that if you
whether it's BMX racing, Formula One racing, NASCAR racing, I hate all the races.
An existing black character, race swapped it to white. People.
The only one I like is Moto Champ, because I'm a motorcycle enthusiast.
They are giant.
I love motorcycles.
Subject, and that is really all there is to say about that. So that's going to do it for this video. A lot about Marvel today, so feel free to share your thoughts.
We love Marvel. Marvel's fun.
In the comment section down below.
Yeah, I'm probably going to play a little bit more Marvel Rivals. I just need friends to play that fucking game with. Oh, was that the Yellow Flash, actually? Shit. Hold up. Yeah, look, it is right here, the Yellow Flash. Gamer girl attacks Marvel fans. Oh, it's the exact same article too, isn't it? Yep, it's the Mary Sue. There it is. Yeah, I just find it stupid. Like, but that what that girl tweeted really opened my eyes, because when I first played Marvel Rivals, I was like, the women are a little bit over accentuated. Like, their asses are a bit too extra. But when she pointed it out that way, that they're supposed to be unrealistic body standards that aren't achievable, I was like, holy shit, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense for why the characters are like that. Like, that just completely fucking, like, opened my mind. It opened my third eye. I was like, oh shit, she's right. They are supposed to be like that, because they're supposed to be unrealistic and unachievable. Yeah, like, Yeah, on the other hand, this whole race swapping shit, it's so stupid. Like, look how many fucking characters have been race swapped for no fucking reason. I hated this shit when it first came out for the Titans, where they race swapped Starfire and they fucking made Starfire some like slut. Like, at the very start, she was like she was a prostitute. And she was a prostitute and she had a literal pimp. And I was like, this isn't Starfire. Starfire's a literal orange alien from a different planet. What are they doing? And now that you see all this other shit, some of these I don't really care for. Like, this one, I didn't really care all that much about. I didn't even know this was a race swap in Castlevania. The character still played really good, so it didn't really matter there. Like I said, Idris Elba played a pretty good Heimdall. I liked him for Heimdall. Don't really care much there. The Flash show was just such a fucking shit show. She did a good job in The Flash, though. The lawyer. She did a good job. But all these, like, this seems stupid, as well as this one. And do they include Vilma? Huh. They don't have Vilma up here, but yeah, Vilma also got race swapped. I think that's also ungodly stupid. Like, no one wants this. No one asked for these race swaps. I feel like they can be implemented pretty fucking well and people won't notice it. Like in Castlevania, I didn't know this was a race swap and I honestly didn't care. I like this character. His motivations for doing what he did and his tragic backstory, and they even adhered a little bit more towards him being black because he was a slave. So that was also pretty cool. I enjoyed his story, but all these other characters I'm like pretty mad about. I don't really care about this race swap all that much. She played a pretty good MJ in my opinion. I feel like the writing also plays a part in it. Because if the writing is good and the actor is also good, who gives a shit? But if the writing is terrible and the actor's fucking shitty, Rachel Zegler, then why even go through with the race swap in the show or movie? Like, it just makes no sense to me, dude. And it's just, anyways, let me know what y'all think about all this nonsense going on. Like, comment, and subscribe, all of that YouTube jazz. Ring the noti bell if you are subscribed. If you don't want the noties, that's also fine. I also understand that. My phone's always in D&D because I'm always getting fucking notifications from like 50 different apps every 5 minutes, and I'm like, D&D. But yeah, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Later!